All right, welcome back, cyber traders. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully, everyone had a wonderful 4th of July. What a long weekend that was, huh? Good to see you, Grant, Dominic. Welcome back. Phil, Roger, everybody on social media, welcome back. Got a nice little run up in this HLVX. I know some of you here logged in a little bit early, as usual. And look, what a nice little dead cat bounce. I haven't seen a dead count bounce like this in a long time. 136 all the way to $2. What a nice little push in about 45 minutes. Stock was down as of now 86%. It was down a hell of a lot more than that. It was down literally almost like 95%. So haven't seen one of those like I said, in a very long time. But we got a nice little show going on. Last week, honestly, was very interesting. As in, just going to get my pages here of all these stocks that we had. Very interesting week. I mean, the 4th of July really kind of changed things up. This was like one of the longest holiday weeks that we had in a long time, where half a day on Wednesday, market close on Thursday, full day on Friday. But let me tell you, Tuesday and Wednesday, we had some really nice moves. And it's the talk of the town. I was, over the weekend, I went to 4th of July parties, block parties. Everyone was asking me, what do you win? What's going on, Fausto? This and that. I want to talk a little bit about it. The big news is obviously the Tesla trade. Okay. So Tesla, you could see here, just an animal from that $200 price range. Now, had everyone watched the video that I posted on that one, there's the link right there. We just put it in a cyber group room right there. Let me put it here. Do we got it in there? Here we go. So that was the link right there for everyone who didn't get to see it. But you guys should be subscribed to our YouTube channel. I also post on TikTok and Instagram too. But everyone should be watching those. And that Tesla trade, we saw that thing move all the way when it started making its move right on the specific day right here. I just want to tell you right there on the 26th of June. Okay. We saw that, but we didn't buy Tesla. Okay. Everybody's like, wait a minute, why are you talking about it? No. Well, we end up jumping into what I own is the TSLL, which was the ETF. And obviously there's so many different ETFs out there. And I got in around 875 and look where it is, almost at 15, right around there. So basically almost 100% move. If you really think about it, Tesla didn't go up 100%. Okay. Tesla didn't go from 175. And if you double that, you're talking close to 400. So this one obviously was the better play because it moves twice as much. So that one did really well, and obviously all the other ones. But there were so many else that were moving out there. We're going to check out. We're going to talk about a couple other ones. But I just want everyone here to make sure that you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share it. Go out there and share it to everybody because that's, listen, there's just too many people that just don't know how to play the game. I'm actually thinking about doing a video, a long-term video, one of the training videos of how to find the next biggest pop. And I'll talk about Tesla. I'll talk about maybe talk about NVIDIA. I'll talk about GameStop. Eli Lilly, right? Eli Lilly's doing great too on a swing trade too. I'm still waiting for that's going to hit 1,000. And, the only problem I had with every stock that a lot of us want to get into is that some of them just get so expensive. NVIDIA was the same thing. It just got very expensive, right? Who could afford $1,000? Couldn't even afford 500. There was some good option trades on it too, but like these, they're out there, and there's going to be a lot more. And I'm probably going to do something on that to kind of show you how you guys find it. But let's talk about some other things that we're moving also. So Eli Lilly's doing great too. We have the ETF that's doing great. Some people didn't even know there was an ETF on it, OZEM. On the weight loss drug, right, too. So that one's doing pretty well. We found it. A lot of us jumped in right around here, around 25. It's not up a lot. I mean, it's up $3. Big deal. You know what I mean? The chart looks a hell of a lot prettier than what it is. Looks like it's up almost like, $50, right? But technically, it just started back in June. First week in June. It's only about a month old. But there are a couple other stocks I do want to bring up too that also did pretty well. What else? Apple. I did a video on Apple too. Apple's had this big iceberg order, right? Once it broke 200 and then about 220. That one also is breaking out too. Apple's doing, Apple's starting to tap into the movie business. I just saw that. I don't know if anybody could see behind my shoulder right there, but you can see I'm an F1 fan, right? That's Michael Schumacher. I was there during that whole thing. If anybody follows Formula One, and I just saw that they were doing a new movie that's coming out with Brad Pitt on Formula One. So I'm really excited about that. But who made it? Apple. So that's pretty cool. So it looks like they're starting to tap into other types of the market, which is good for Apple. It's not all about, you can't always be one-sided where it's all about just selling iPhones. You know what I mean? They got into and I think Apple didn't make all their money on the iPhones, more or less, but they were making a lot more on the App Store, right? So they're tapping into other things. So they did really well. But we saw that stock make a big move. That was another one. Amazon also. Amazon's got this big kryptonite right around 200. And I mean, he's not out there. I mean, he got hit, he got executed, he got hit, he got executed, he got hit, he got executed. And it was big orders, 600,000 shares. He got filled. We're also along on that one. Big fan of Amazon. Who does not buy on Amazon? I get an email, once a month how much I spend on that thing. I mean, it's just the greatest company in the world. They come to your door. They easy returns. You know what I mean? Everybody's working from home. That thing I could see for another big rally. So those are like brand name stocks that are moving. We had a couple other ones too last week, but it was more of a swing trade. 9 did pretty well. That one percentage-wise went from like 5 to 30. A little bit more on the expensive side, like more. It was very volatile. It was like in a category 4 or 5. ACHR did pretty well too. Another one from 350. And then Poet, that was another one last week. Some of you guys missed. That one was up about, it still looks pretty good. I'm going to throw it back on the watch list, Poet. POET. That one looks pretty good. I'm going to throw that one on the watch list. And then ZAPP. ZAPP is obviously still moving again this morning. This thing was a $2 stock. Look, it already shot to $8, ZAPP. ZAPP. So as much as everybody likes to talk about the fabulous sevens and how good they're doing, listen, there's a lot of inexpensive stocks out there that are moving too, and like ZAPP too. And we've been watching that since $2 since last week. You have it up on the watch list. You have it on alert service. And once again, if you subscribe to our channel on social media, we post everything up there. It's on our stories. It's on our short list. It's on our X, social media. So make sure you subscribe to those. Okay. All right. Let's go over what's going on. That's moving this morning. So we got this HLVX. All right. Now HLVX has a lot of, you can see it's got support levels right around here, around $1.60. There's really nobody selling it. There's really no one selling it right around that $2. That is a very positive sign for a stock that's down that much and there's no orders out there. Read between the lines, fellow traders. So HLVX, if you got it early this morning, you're doing pretty great. If you just showed up right now and you can't trade till 9:30, you might be in luck. But come log into the room. We'll find out. Another stock that's moving up pretty well is this IVP. It's got some resistance levels right around 332. You can see it right there. It's about 20,000 ready to sell. Got a little bit of a ladder effect over here that's kicking in from 3 to 350. Listen, you could see it's been having a tough time breaking it since about 6:30 this morning. That's not really a good sign, but it was a $50 stock. It does got 16 million shares already traded. I'm putting it on the watch list. I mean, it is pushing. We'll see if it gets past that big order. If it does, we'll jump in. Weekend buyout right here. ZAPP, we already know about it. Just be careful. ZAPP is probably category 3, very fast moving stock. This one, I had good volume. It's not really going anywhere. It's an ETF. I wasn't super excited. This one looks like it just came out of nowhere. It just started moving right now. Volume's a little light right now. Spread's a little big. Probably pass on that one. We'll put this on the B list. I'm not a big fan of trading stocks on a Monday, more or less coming back from a big holiday week, okay? But got a little bit of ladder effect on this one, CRXN. A couple of buyers here at 420, big seller 5, another bigger one, seller at that 550. Spread's pretty ugly. Looks like a category 3 already. The only thing I like about it, and some of you remember it, Remember on this day, everyone, on May, it ran from $9 to $79. Yes, that did happen. It did happen. So you remember back then how we trade that stock. So be very, very careful. Don't trade too many shares of it. And anything else out there? We already know about this one. That's on the list. This one's backing off. Nothing in New York Stock Exchange that showed up that looked promising. This one I did see, but it was making new high. But expensive, ugly spread, or I'd trade something else. All right, so pretty much does it. Anything we're missing, cyber traders? Anything else? All right, so once again, you got the watch list. If you're watching on social media, we got a really busy schedule going on this week. We're going to have, we got going on this week. We have Benzinga coming on tomorrow. We had Trade Smart Forex coming on Wednesday. We got our open house on Thursday. We have World 365 the following week, all week. We got a lot of big events that are going on this week. So make sure you subscribe to the channels. Make sure you like us. Make sure you get those registrations and register for those events, because we got some great gurus going to be coming on and talking. And listen, you want to be good in trading, you got to learn before you could earn. So let's get ready for the market open up, everyone. We got about 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, once again, just take your phone, scan the QR code on the top left-hand corner, or you can click on the link that we got up there. We're here all day long in the trading room. Or once again, just if you're happy being here every morning and the afternoon, you can do that too. Cyber traders, you know what to do. You see something, you say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trade University, like we always say in the trading room, please don't buy anything. You're only here to watch, see how the traders think for themselves, because that's what it's all about. It's not about us telling you what to buy and sell. You need to hit the button at the end of the day. So watch how our traders think and how they do it on their own. All right, guys, good luck, everyone. Let's see you about 15 minutes when the market opens up. Happy trading, everybody.